They don't. Interesting. Love the LiDAR profile picture, by the way. Are they a LiDAR fan? Apparently. Ich wollte das auf keinen Fall anklicken, lol. Oh ja, ich vergesse immer, wie das ist. Oh ja. Hier wieder was kriegen. So. Hopp. 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 Ja. Oh. Ich meine, danke. Verstanden. Weinen. Ja. Ich bin komplett ZZZ. Mit dem Zeugs. Uff. So. Ich glaube nicht, dass ich für Calamity Queller gehen werde. Was? Diligence. Ich habe die Gems, also hoch auf die 26 gehen. Auch die für Diligence. Also dann doch ein bisschen höher bringen will. Okay. Ich vergesse nicht, ob wir hier auch machen. Ah, Mist, ich habe nur 2. Circlet, glaube ich, braucht 3. Ich komplett blöde bin. Mal sehen. Circlet. Oh. Ja, scheiße, er braucht 3. Dang it. Blöd. Meine Bilder. Wo man jetzt was kriegen könnte. Warte, wo ist es? Habe ich das Theater, aber dafür. Wie habe ich da die Charaktere für heute? Ich meine, ich habe Eis, ich habe Elektro. Mir fehlt einer. Großartig. Ich habe keinen anderen Charakter mehr, den man nehmen könnte. Wow. Aber es ist ja jetzt. Aber bis Stern 9. So ist es. Also, okay, schau auch mal was anderes dabei. Auf jeden Fall versuchen, Schaltsocket mal zu rerollen. Ich meine, das ist okay, das kann so bleiben. Socket hat halt wirklich. Okay. Good Rate und APK sind okay. Okay, es ist sogar schlimmer. Keep the original. Bis 38. weiter. Also, ist das so? Dann mache ich diesmal bevorzugt nur Bitrate. Okay, man muss 2. Okay, was? Ja. Bisschen mehr Quitrate. Ich würde es tatsächlich sogar nehmen. Oh, ist immer noch gut genug. Ich meine, ich habe ja Bennett im Team und der kriegt halt eben viel ATK. Kaso, wo bist du? Da. Mal kurz. Ähm. 5 ist, glaube ich, sogar auch niedriger geworden. Sechs, 7, 8, 8. Das ist okay. Okay. Dann geht's über in ZZZ. Das nochmal austesten. Hier switchen. Upp. Wo ist es denn? Streamer Mode. Machen wir wieder an. Tschüpp. pity. Nothing new. Das ist wirklich mein Goal erstmal.
Good morning! How's your mood today? Feel free to take a look around.
Triple Bonus. Jupp, das ging auf das Summit gehen.
Good dodge.
No.
Oh, wait. Flame fade, ash remain. Stay calm now.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
Stand still.
Head for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Awaiting orders.
For the follow. Okay, fire damage. Maybe Colada because I already have like a very good fire damage, unfortunately.
Don't look straight at me.
Hello again.
For the dawn
Vio
that sets the
Hayo.
world alight.
Hi, welcome.
Stand still.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
105k einfach mal in seiner Chain-Attacke. Crit Rate war nicht gut. Impacted. Fuck. Kein Crit Rate, nope. Oh, oh, buddy.
Who's there? Say no more. Take this. Let me show you how it's done.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
I'm going to head out. Have fun 3.
Thank you. Have fun too. Bye bye. And crit rate.
that bloom in the abyss.
BSTV wears on boostskin.online at UZXK MLS.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
There it is. Be gone. Time.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Stand still.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Stay calm now.
Allow me to reap your soul.
Okay. With weight, quit damage pen. Das sieht mir schon mal noch guter Disc aus.
How would you
Let me work. Don't get hit. In position. Time to hunt.
what? Can't tell you.
Stand still.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
Zero.
I'll write the ending to your nightmare.
impact%. Whoop. Falscher Mainstat.
Stay calm now.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
I'm here. Focus.
Buzz off!
Stand still.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Dodge. Let me show you how it's done. Don't get hit.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
In position.
I'll write the ending to your nightmare. As you wish.
Don't get hit. Stand still.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
Go. Stay calm now.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Back Pen. Okay, mach mal.
Evade now. Gotcha now. Buzz off. Stand still.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Mit der Attacke als Timing. Damage brauchen wir nicht.
I'm here. Be gone. Watch it. Say no more.
As you wish.
Stay calm now.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
Don't get hit. Stand still.
Physical. Was war denn? Ein Scherz, was war das für ein Split? Oh.
Stand still.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
I'm here. Stay calm now.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
All right. There it is. Stay calm now.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight.
Don't get hit. Say no more. I'm here. Be good. Come on. Stand still. Stand still.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss. Get behind you. Yours truly, King Bird.
Okay. Oh, okay. Come on. Like a piece, I would say. Ja, nicht so gut.
I shall follow your orders. I'm at your disposal.
The morning air is like a soothing melody, truly unforgettable. Take your time and savor it. The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable. Ah, what a perfect mix. The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable. Ah, what a perfect mix.
Damage crit rate.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable. Take your time and savor it. Ah, leaving so soon?
I'm at your disposal.
Unfortunately, du bist nicht gut. Das wird definitiv leider. Okay. Ich war jetzt die perfekte Wahl leider. Die... Ja.
I'm at your disposal.
What flavor of music would you like to try today? Ah, what a perfect mix. The joy, come back again soon.
I'm at your disposal.
I'm here, so we're good.
What flavor of music would you like to try today? Come back again soon.
Jesus. Already 50%. Birthday is good. Oh, so- Holy- oh, need more luck.
I'm at your disposal.
Please forgive me for stealing the moonlight.
Okay, now.
I'm here. Stand still.
As you wish.
Stay calm now. I'll save you. Stand still.
I'll write the ending to your nightmare.
East, west, south, north, center, center. Whoa.
A coin for the ferryman of the dead. Guess, is it heads or tails?
Hey, how's your day?
Day is going good, just currently doing a few missions. There we go.
Did you actually use the reroller on Genshin?
Yes, I tried. It made my circlet a little bit better. Not by much, but by a little bit.
Stay calm now.
I'm here.
Oh.
I think I am going to wait for 6 feathers, gotta get the all crit rate on my child's circlet. The top 1 child in the world will be mine, haha.
Yeah, all good. Oh, I actually decided to reform King of the Summit for Lyda and Lycan. Just going to switch Lycan then to a 2-piece. Impact disc. Oh, so I messed up the code by the last one. Okay. Yeah, I had to check. can show you what I got so far on discs for at least Lider and
Haven't got a
Lycan.
good summit for my stunners yet, but I too am looking for a switch, since it's way too broken to pass up. I guess I am eating my past comments now.
Well, it happens. It happens. Give me a moment for the game to load and then I show you what I currently have on those two. I definitely think I'm going to keep the two
I shall follow your orders.
oops. Like, I got this one today. The crit rate is good. Crit damage is good. And I got this one. So what I definitely need to switch out is this one.
Wow, progress already, and I am still struggling even with the triple bonus.
I have this one, but it's currently on Lider because it is not such a good one. Because I want an equivalent one to this for Lycan. Maybe potentially with more crit rate. And I definitely need a better one here for them both. But definitely going to keep, so I'm not going to trash this, is this one. Because who knows if we ever get another ice stunner. Although, can I give this to Sukaku? Just for her to hold it? Same for this one. Oh yeah, and when it comes to Lider, those
I
two...
think Sukaku is better off just running raw ATK.
Yeah. And other thing, I'm not going to switching off those two discs because this is already a very good disc on Lider. And I got this recently by crafting it. So definitely not going off that one. Also got that one for Pulcro. Just gave it to her because why not?
Goodness me, please share me some of your luck.
Yeah, I wish I could. You know what I still wish we could do? Let me just select the custom one because Vision 4, quit rate, Vision fire damage and impact. Nice. Going to switch to the own plans. Yeah, it's just because of the drive discs now. The same for my Hugo. Like, I'm using already a very good build on my own. But yeah. We know the game likes to be, oh, you're not using the build everyone uses, so I'm going to recommend that you prioritize your discs. No, I'm okay with my build. More than okay. Yeah. Both of those two have their own discs that I need to switch.
Oh,
I'm at
for
your
me it
disposal.
doesn't do it.
I mean, are you using your Hugo with Hormone Punk and...
Wanna see?
Please forgive me for stealing the moonlight.
Because I think that is the regular one. Like, even with custom, it tells something else. Yeah. Like, here people go, this is what usually proxy select.
Nope, backslash.
Okay, so I'm using like the complete same build as me, and for some reason it shows you some...
I think it's because I turned off fairies recommend somehow.
How did you do that? Is that a stupid setting somewhere?
Please forgive me for stealing the moonlight.
Is that a freaking setting somewhere? Because I want it gone as well.
I'm not sure, but I turned it off. It's been a while, lol.
Can you show me maybe what you did? I wanna see if I have like the same, so that I can replicate it. I don't know if me having cons changed something.
Sure, do you mind if I quickly call you to share my screen?
I mean, sure, if you like. Wait, let me quickly jump over because it likes to not notify me while in streamer mode. Okay.
Wait, just give it a sec to load the game, because... just give it a sec to load the game,
Problem.
Oh, oh shit. Sorry, the game crashed. Have you seen this skirt thing? Have you seen this skirt thing?
What script thing do you mean? What script thing do you mean? Where does that stupid echo come from?
Skirk.
Oh, skirk.
Skirk.
Oh, skirk. Discord has a soundboard now? Okay.
I am so tempted of paying money just to roll for skirt.
I mean,
Oh,
I did not get Escoffier, so basically she's a skip for me.
I see.
Maybe we won.
Yeah. I can't help it, I'm a child main.
Like, really curious what your settings are different from mine, so that it basically does not show up for you anymore.
Yeah, because my Hugo is definitely not optimal. And, oh, never mind, it does it for me now too. Wait, what? Wait, I
Yeah.
swear to God it was off. Hold on.
Is he like the exact? Yeah, he is the exact same type of build like me. Maybe they really changed something.
I think actually, hold on. An idea. Settings, proxy selects.
Yeah, that is the thing, because I think most people now run basically Harmon Punk. You need to set the main stats for the discs as well.
Don't really use the guide feature a lot. Hold on. This is crit damage, right? I don't remember.
Yeah. There you can either choose ice damage or attack. I mean, I choose attack because it is attack for me. Then it says,
Oh yeah, there we go.
Like, but it still tells you to change your discs.
Strange.
Yeah, it is very...
Oh, okay. Oh, not all agents do that.
It switched you back to the what most people use.
Why does it do that now?
I mean, I noticed it as well. It did it before. It didn't. It said like fully equipped during the time where I just think people use more that the quick switch in instead of actually on-fielding him.
I'm pretty sure he's always used it, like, in terms of popularity with Hormone Punk.
Yeah. I think that is basically what changed and what tells us now that we have to change discs despite it still haven't been used.
I'm surprised, because Hormasa is... a lot of people in China use this build, but sorry, like, just off topic.
Yeah.
Do you also tell me that? He doesn't tell me that.
It is very weird, to be honest.
I wish you a fabulous day.
Oh, people? Wow. Yeah,
like, I mean, it still shows like 4.7% are using the combination 4-piece woodpecker and 2-piece branch and blade.
Yeah.
Seems like, but it seems like more people use the combination Harmon Punk and woodpecker now, which is why it changed the things for the other one. Which, I mean, honestly, don't do that because each person likes to run their builds in different ways.
Yeah, because the issue with, like, for me is that it's technically 10 seconds cooldown because it's 10 seconds uptime for Hormone Punk, but I feel like
yeah, I mean the requirements for Hormone Punk to work are much more narrow than I think when you go 4-piece woodpecker, 2-piece branch and blade. And I mean, so far, for King of the Summit, it is still calculating for all of the stunners.
Yeah, it's King of the Summit is definitely better than Shockstar, but it still shows as recommended Shockstar.
Yeah, for them, I noticed.
I found, yeah, this is really weird.
I mean, I'm just ignoring it now because it might change again in the future or in another patch, so...
I think it might be a bug, because it's not saving as a target. It will be marked as...
I mean,
Oh,
I
but-
basically went completely custom plan for my Hugo. And it shows, and it does show maxed out, but still tells you to work on your discs, so...
Yeah. Oh well. Doesn't affect the damage that much, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing is that one person on Hugo Mains told me that along with Alan, Hugo is the only person who can, like, work a 4-piece woodpecker. Like, there's no other unit that can, like, use the 4-piece woodpecker effect to its fullest.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, I'm definitely not going to rebuild him now that I'm, like, 85% crit rate to 200 crit damage.
Yeah, like that doesn't seem like a good idea.
And I'm, like, over 3k attack. Which is because of an attack disc, but I mean lighter gives ice damage, so not big of a deal.
Wait, lighter or oh yeah, lighter, right? His buff gives
Ice damage, yes, so... I mean, what did I see? I think while I was farming King of the Summit, I saw... doing that spinning attack with his scythe, I think I saw multiple 105k ice damage.
Yeah, Hugo is definitely a very strong unit. It's kind of a shame because he's still overshadowed by Miyabi, which is
I mean,
it's unfortunate. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
I personally, using Miyabi as Twile in Lost Void, I don't like her. I don't know why, I don't like her.
As in the playstyle, or
Yeah, I honestly I don't like her playstyle. I don't know why.
Were you playing the quick swap with Yanagi and plus
I do, yes. And I still don't like it really. I find honestly Hugo's Total Eyes much more satisfying.
I think
I shall follow your orders.
depends how you play it, I guess. I guess it's satisfying because Miyabi and Yanagi can be on the field at the same time, but I'm not sure. I don't own that character, so
Yeah, me neither. Like I said, I just feel like really that Hugo's Total Eyes damage is so much more satisfying.
for sure. Just press E and Alt, and the game just ends.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I don't even get to see what damage he does because it immediately shows the wipeout screen.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
I mean, the only times you really get to see it is when you kill one of the two enemies, and I think the highest I've seen recently was 2 million for me.
Oh, I'm surprised because wow, your stats are so great in C3. I thought you would do more.
Yeah, I mean, considering I'm now rebuilding my units and Lyda is still missing his E and F, I think maybe that'd be the reason.
Yeah, probably. Wait, I do wonder. In the new like task force investigation, how far have you gotten in the intensity, like ether activity thing?
I think when you mean for the 5th, I actually have to check after I'm done that. Where the heck is that mark showing?
Mark?
Wait, where do I have to? The map likes to confuse.
Oh, yeah.
I need to get
Honestly,
down.
the new map is kind of weird because I feel like the icons are a bit big, and it's hard to tell upstairs and downstairs. I guess that's
What the
just me,
fuck?
'cause
Hello?
Oh, it's here. You have to go the other way. This one doesn't connect to here. You have to go to the all the way to the, or oh yeah, you could just teleport. I forgot it exists.
Yeah. I mean, I already 100%ed all the areas. I hope they make more open world areas like this. Because I just like to do the exploring stuff.
Yeah. It's totally fair.
Healer full moon, what is that for a name? Jesus. Oh yeah, do you know that Yu-Gi-Oh says like in English something, excuse me for stealing the full, for stealing the moonlight? And on Lycon's Knuckles, those, I think, are those hit wings or something? I don't know. It says full moon on both combined.
Oh yeah, and also in the quest, Lycon says something like similar in his cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I hope we get to see definitely more of the. Oh Jesus, what? Not that again. Oh, I hate those. I have to do that with mouse because I get crazy with that.
Actually, I generally find the string puzzle like, I guess more interesting.
Probably.
Yeah, the other way.
Give me reset because that is. Okay. So I did this before. I forgot how I did it.
You can start with one loop first and then follow through with that loop. It would be easier. Because there's one loop at 1, you can just follow through that line. And just make that loop first, and then follow the rest of the guide.
Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay, so we have that. Maybe you need to stay here. My thing really is to get the. Oh god, I hate. Oh. Where do you want to go with that? Wish honestly you could just cheat it somehow.
You can move your C first. Because you want to have a twist, because right now your 4 is not, your 1 is going to continue with the 4. So you want to 1 and then twist one of the loops into 2, and then on the same loop you want to have 2 and 3, and then you can twist
I
again.
did
and
it.
get the fourth
I
back.
did this one recently, and I fucking forgot how.
Oh. You can pull C first, I'm pretty sure. That works. Yeah, and then pull B down so it reaches 2. And then pull. You're so close. You just need to flip D and E, pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that looks good.
and then connect back the one. I think if yeah, if all goes well.
There we go.
Yep.
The guy has amnesia, it seems. Poor guy.
Zenless Zone Zero really does have the super meta kind of humor, like kind of similar to HSR.
What did you do? Oh,
Oh boy. Yeah, it should just be a loop, because everything's
Well,
continuous.
that looks relatively easy, yes.
Yep.
That should be it. Yep, there we go. I made it already to level 50, no, level 35 on the temple management thingy.
I'm not even 25 yet. Actually, I think I can hit 25 today, but I don't think I'm gonna go deal with it right now. I have an exam tomorrow.
Yeah. Personally, I only want to save up enough money for the earrings to purchase. Because they will take the longest.
Oh yeah, right. The cosmetics, I forgot they existed.
Yeah.
Honestly, what's your thoughts on the anniversary so far?
I really like it. I thought the story was pretty good. Very interesting. And I'm sure it will be getting even more interesting in 2.1.
Yeah, I find it funny because it's I think because I was looking at a video of like just like the entire quest just to see how long the quest is, and when I scrolled down to the comments and people said it was pretty boring, which I kind of get because like the first half is just you knowing the new area, and like it's even like the later half, like it's just set up for um Yixuan, so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go off like in 2.1, like with her with her sister being brought back to life. So
Yeah, that was definitely something. The only
I feel
thing
like
I find a little annoying about the event with the thingies is definitely the entire thing with the crafting. And the time gated stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can't change your time, and it kept annoying me because I do not like grinding in late nights.
Yeah. I mean, usually before I go offline, I just bring the bamboos to collect me stuff for 20 hours.
Oh yeah, me too. But yeah, I would get it like I would do like 3 minutes first if I unlock a new area, but I would then do 20.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of suck. I didn't really have much time
I
for any
mean,
of the
the
things.
problem is the earrings are 800 million? Was 800 million or 8 million? No. Like, they will take a while to grind out.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly only just really interested in the earrings. Not any of the other stuff at the moment.
Yeah. Honestly, the panda head with the bird, I think that one was really funny, so I'm probably gonna get that one first. I think you get it for free though from
Yeah, you
a
get
lot.
it for free.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know
The
what
anniversary.
you know what I was hoping that we get, like, Robin maybe as a working bamboo.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we're gonna get. Oh wait, there is an S bamboo that you can get.
Yes, I got Black Boo, I got Ellen's bamboo.
Oh, you even got
Which
Zappa.
which one
Oh,
do we have?
yeah.
Yeah, I have
I have not opened that
two
one.
shark bamboos, two Pluck is the name, I think. Black Boo?
Mapu, yeah.
That's the only S wings, so I was. Oh yeah, and the Adventure Boo, or what his name is, I have 2 times.
Wait. The key question: did you recycle forfeit boo?
You?
Forfeit boo, like the bamboo that was in the quest that said like something I will forfeit. It should be a black bamboo, and it says on the name above the bamboo stats.
I think I did, I'm not sure.
Oh no.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah.
I also wish you could, like, replenish the bamboos somehow. That would be nice.
Replenish as in the energy?
Yeah.
Or the energy regenerates passively when it's not doing
And
anything.
this is also annoying, like, whenever you have those, you get ones with older ones as well, and not the newer ones. Like, why not give me the newer ones of the stuff I have? With this, I am basically forced to grind a specific material just to do that.
For me, it's usually the newer ones, but I'm pretty sure because I'm like still in the earlier phases and I'm not progressing that fast, so it's just giving me the newer stuff because I don't know, I'm like just progressing really slowly, I guess.
Let me see, can I get it out? Do an hour. Oh, I have the maximum number reached. Okay.
Oh,
Well.
4. Yeah, okay, there's one thing like gripe I had with the story was it was like this in 1.4 as well when I started playing, but you know the animations like that they post on their YouTube, like the 2D ones that are relatively long?
You mean usually which have the lore in them, right?
Yeah, with Miyabi and Yixuan, they got like basically like an 8-minute anime just about their life story. It's like Castoris in Star Rail, when there was like just a segment of us watching that trailer in game.
I mean,
That kind of
you honestly, I think they said in a later live stream that with Customers was the only time they pre-released it. When they do it now, it will be first shown in game and then released on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, I feel like the idea is that like instead of just posting it on the YouTube channel, it would be much better if they posted the anime onto the game itself as like a cutscene. Because I feel like the issue with the new plot is that there wasn't enough build up for her as a character, and we kind of just jumped into the fact that or like her sister dying, and her master dying, and like stuff like this, and like something hollow. But it's like when I played it, because I didn't watch the trailer at first, so I had no idea what's happening. And it's like it gets kind of confusing, and I wish they kind of like had that like beforehand. Maybe like when we're alone in those segments, like she would tell us a little bit more before just sending us off.
I mean, you can always send feedback that maybe they can do such animated shorts also in ZZZ, because I feel like ZZZ would definitely do that if they are told that people like that.
Right, they definitely do have it right now. It's just they don't have it like integrated into the game. It's just like on their YouTube channel,
Yeah.
which I think is kind of a shame. 'Cause the animation is so
Although,
good.
I can tell you when you reach level 35 of the event, we get a cutscene. A neat little cutscene.
Is it for like renovation of the temple or?
Yes. I mean, it is
Oh.
more connected to the festival that is with the renovation of the temple.
Oh, I see. Okay, I know it's approximately gonna happen. Yeah. These temples are everywhere in like the older side of Hong Kong, so.
Yeah. Okay, so much I know, I have only Bunny's story left to do. I hope we definitely get also more agent stories, maybe a second part for Lycon, now that we know more about him.
I feel like Lycon. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Like more of his backstory, actually. Like, how did he got to be with Jack? What happened to him? Like, I don't think he must have been with Jack like his whole childhood, right?
Definitely not. I don't think so.
Or maybe he was kind of found, adopted? I don't know.
Me neither. Actually, wait. There might be a trailer. I think ZZ does this too much, where they lock a lot of characters' story to their trailers, and we kind of have to watch them. It's the same with Lighter and his whole deal with his mercenary group.
I mean, we get.
Don't really.
I think we get to see that in his EP a little.
Yeah, it's mostly in his EP and a little bit of his trust events. That gives us more. Because his story doesn't really do him justice, I think. His own quest. It's definitely very cool, but...
Yeah.
Man.
Honestly, I'm definitely hoping for an agent story for Hugo when... Mostly, I think they get agent stories on reruns, I think. Somebody told me. Not sure about it completely.
No, it's mostly unreleased. So there is like a limited like reward for completing their story and like an event that comes with it. So like for example, like Trigger got like a whole sniping mini game, like aim lab mini game event to go along with her story quest when she was released. So that's how they usually do it, as far as I'm concerned. But I feel like Hugo as a character, like the interlude is kind of his actual like character quest, because the second part of like the Mockingbird story is, well, it goes very more deeply to his backstory more than any other character story it does.
I mean,
like minus
they
maybe.
definitely like to do that. They did that basically with Aventurine. Like, they gave them the whole of the 2.1 patch.
Yeah, Aventurine had like 600 dialogues, not counting Kakavasha and his other clone, like his future self. So
Yeah.
I would say, like, not to bash on Hugo because I do like him very much as well, but I feel like
Yeah.
Hugo's writing was a bit off to me.
I mean, I really enjoyed his writing. Especially now, definitely gave the VA a very sweet comment because he really nailed the voice lines, I would say.
I have my opinions on the English voice, but for Hugo's quest is mainly because I feel like a lot of because he's already like hallucinating in his streams, I feel like instead of just doing like a mini therapy session, they could have gone like the full-blown Aventurine route, right? With how Aventurine was like diluted with Sunday's powers. They could have just gone a 180 with that and just literally show us instead of just like hallucinations of like things in the past that he fears, like with like his sisters and his mom hating on him, like for his like eyes. I don't remember what that symptom is called, but yeah.
Yeah, as I mean, his mom definitely hated him for being born with with
Yeah.
heterochromia, which already
Yeah.
on itself is like a very low chance, because we definitely know she somehow wanted in on the family, on the Ravenlocks.
Yeah. If I recall, yeah. So his mom is, I think, yeah, his mom is definitely not like his dad's like actual wife, because I remember some part in the first part of the story that like it's mentioned that his mom is like a mistress instead of like someone that's like
Yeah,
actually of noble birth,
I
I
mean,
guess.
what we got definitely to learn, I think what I learned out of this is the man definitely did not have one woman at all.
Oh yeah, he did not have a woman. Like I like the closest woman he comes to have is Vivian, and like just like off with us. So I'm not sure.
No, I meant
You're
Hugo's
ha-
father.
oh yeah, yeah. Hugo's father. I mean, he's dead now, so it's
Like,
okay.
yeah, the implications that he probably had more than one woman he had children with. Jeez, that family is fucked up.
Yeah, but I think that's honestly the good thing with like with how they do the Ravenlock storyline with like introducing Tops and how Tops came to be with the Hollow.
Yeah.
It's like the world building of ZZ is genuinely done really well. And like
I mean,
even though
you
I
you
yeah,
definitely
go
can
ahead.
tell that the family is, I don't know if really Fyrens are mixed in, because we do not know what the elf-eared people really are. But we definitely get to see a lot of people that look like fully human, and then there are others like Hugo Burton, his mom, his father, who have like the pointed ears, red eyes,
Yeah.
which is
And I
definitely
think
not a regular human trait, I would say.
yeah, and I think that's like his uncle also have it, but I would also probably chop that off to like like modern fantastical world shenanigans
I
instead
mean,
of like
did we really get to see which eye color Hartman has? I mean, he definitely always wore the glasses with a red orange tint, which was also pretty hard to tell what actual eyes that guy has.
yeah, for sure. But I do remember seeing someone in the Ravenlocks family with their actual colors, and I don't think it was red. So
I
actually,
mean,
it's probably is red because if we can't see his uncle's eyes because of his red glasses, then it probably means he had red eyes because, you know, the light is absorbed and blah blah blah. We can't tell the difference like with his eye colors and glasses.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell for sure.
Yeah. Hugo.
What we do know though, Burton, the one guy we met with Vivian when we tried to infiltrate the Ravenlock estate, he looked quite a lot like Hugo. Though the eyes,
Oh.
no, the ears were a little shorter, and no fangs, and red eyes but rounded pupils, not like the elliptical that Hugo has.
That's true, but I also wonder if that's because Hugo is a playable character and that guy was a like random dim goon. Because it's like with Haramasa he also has like sharp like canines, and I wouldn't really.
I
It's
mean,
clearly that they're playing into his cat motif as like a character design.
yeah, I also think it could be connected for Haramasa because he is part ethereal, even though not really.
He is. Listen, Haramasa is probably like 24, like close to at least. Because like he probably graduated from university from like what we know. So he's like at least 24, and then it's like allegedly none of the people with his disease live up to 26, so please save my boy.
Yeah. I really hope that they don't screw them over with that.
Haramasa already almost died once. You don't have to do it again. Actually, now that I come to think of it, why is every single one of the characters that I like almost dies in the story many times, multiple times?
I mean, Hugo technically as well if the drug, like, if he didn't beat the effects of the drug he had.
Yeah,
I mean, he
but I feel like
said it basically could break his mind, which I would translate to actually brain dead, maybe.
oh god. But I think Hugo was definitely more controlled because, well, you know, he had the whole plan going on, but I'm pretty sure Haramasa full on intended to die, so
Definitely, that
Wait.
guy had the intention to die.
please don't kill him. Let's not bring up the fact that Aventrine tested out Penacony's like not being able to die thing by jumping off the building.
Oh yeah, true. That guy was just as crazy.
Yeah, and don't mention a certain character fighting a narwhal for like 3 months.
And that in Foul Legacy, yes.
Yes.
This is one of the points I still don't get why people say Child is weak. Like, what?
Oh.
That guy fought a galactic whale from another world for 45 days, basically. And survived that bullshit.
Well, unfortunately, Child is probably like of like the top like 1 percentile strongest people in Teyvat. It's just he happens to meet the people who are like 0.5% above him.
Yeah.
And he keeps getting his ass kicked, so
Yeah. That was definitely that.
it's just bad luck. Like,
I mean, yeah, Nubelet jumped him while he was transforming, so he most likely is in a weak state when he transforms into Foul Legacy. And being jumped at the same time, yeah, no chance to prepare.
that's just bad courtesy in fighting. Nuvelet had no honor in that scene.
Yeah. I mean, at one point I can understand the way Nubelet acted. Like, you don't really want suddenly jump one to, like, completely obliterate your courtroom.
Yeah. It's also kind of funny because I don't remember how I derived his age to be 19, but I do remember like reading his lore like over and over again until I found out. But it's funny he got sentenced by Focalor to the prison for a 20-year-old crime when he's 19.
I actually think the imprisonment was more connected to the whale.
Yeah, that's my theory as well, because it just doesn't make sense otherwise.
Yeah. Like,
and I think it's less likely. Yeah, sorry.
I I don't know if it is. I mean, I watched a content creator watch the thing with Child and Skirk in the Abyss, and I think we actually get to see a whale shadow in there.
Yeah, there was. I think it's at the end of Meripede. We get to see Child staring down against the narwhal, and that's how he actually started fighting him. So since then,
Yeah.
which is way before we even got to see the cutscene he fought the narwhal, which is why I said he like fought the narwhal for like 3 months straight.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think honestly, if Child didn't get sentenced to go to jail, which is probably the reason why he went to jail, is because Fossilor probably needed him to hold off the whale.
Yeah, probably. She at least must have thought that this was the only way to like hold off the whale.
Yeah, I mean, just get the person who's cursed by the whale to fight the whale. It's so simple. Like, I don't get it. But I do think Child is going to meet Sertologi, which is Skirk's master.
I mean, if we consider what we got in the thing, we actually met Sertologi. Oh, holy Jesus, I nearly got hit. Ow! And I got hit. Ow!
Yeah, your stream is delayed, so I have no idea what's happening.
Ow! Ow!
I think it's because lag, but anyways.
I got you, buddy. I wish I could have done it with 0 hits, but okay. I mean, definitely after I get my Hugo M6 V5 on Rewind, I'm definitely doing solo Hugo again, out of curiosity how he's doing, because then he can totalize like outside of a stun window.
Yeah, well, I would imagine it would be way easier than your first try, like the solo Hugo.
I mean, it took me, I think, 8 to 10 tries until I had like his pattern completely down. And that is fine.
Yeah. I have Hugo's pattern down, but I really hope he never comes into Shiyu defense. Because man, he just goes like he just stops time and like I'm just standing there like an idiot and I can't attack him, so please don't put him in defense.
I mean, I think I recently watched a video of a content creator, and there he was in what is the thing called, the equivalent to like MOC Abyss in Genshin.
Yeah, and the MOC Abyss equivalent of Genshin in ZZ is Shiyu defense, and so please don't add it there.
Yeah, it was Critical Node, I think it is called.
Oh yeah, Shiyu defense critical node.
Yeah, he was in there. I think floor 6 or 5. So
really? Because I've already full cleared critical node.
It was a few patches ago, I think.
Okay, then I probably don't remember because a few patches ago is too much for my gold
Say no more.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, just don't include it in floor 7 because I will cry. Actually, I'm pretty sure Formosa can clear him, but I don't want to try and find out.
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do it, because they added him as a shadow boss on the new maps.
Please don't. His time stopping abilities is very annoying because it cuts my combo on Qingyi and I can't stun him, and I can't use Haramasa if I can't stun him. Oh, it's so annoying. Listen, we love Hugo, just don't put him in Shiyu defense.
I mean, I personally find Jane more annoying.
Stay calm now.
I have fought Jane way too many times in Battle Tower. You get really good at that fight eventually. Oh wait, actually,
What's your
now that I
honor
think about it,
really
have you done critical
Tales
mode?
for the dawn that sets the world alight.
No, because I'm like missing a second team for the higher parts.
So here's my idea for for how you might manage with only one team. You solo Hugo on the first half, and you put a Lycon and Lighter on the second half. That is what I did back when I only had one team, which is Harumasa's
Really?
team.
Okay,
Yes.
it's going to be interesting. I can try. Like, but who is the damage dealer between Lycan and Lighter?
They can both do damage, I guess. Because
True.
yeah, well, to be fair, I barely cleared shield defense, but barely clearing is still clearing. So
I mean, let me just do a bit of the combats here. I mean, I have Hugo built like as an own fielder, so it should work actually. I mean, his own stun ability is pretty neat because he attacks so much. I think usually all attack classes have like very wild attack patterns.
yeah, though I kind of Hugo's kit. The only problem I have with this kit is that it's kind of way too one-dimensional. And I'm gonna kind of compare him with like Harumasa real quick, because Harumasa, I'm not sure if you know how he works, but you want to have him as much time in melee stance as possible, right? And just curious, do you know how to trigger his melee stance?
I think it is with a dash.
Stand still.
Not quite. So he has like the stacks thing that would come up the ground. It's like little electric balls things. So the conditions to activate those electric balls is either with his E, attack his, I think 6 normal attack, which only gives 2 stacks. So his skill gives 6. Chain attack gives 6, which and gives another bonus 6 once he auto slice. And you want to either charge attack or hold E so that the stacks will fly towards your enemy, which marks your enemy. And by dashing, you can go in and go into his melee form. So, and also Anomaly works to trigger his stacks as well. The good thing about this mechanic, at least in my opinion, is that because there's so many ways of activating his win condition, he can... I mean, okay, he has a clear best team, which is with Qingyi and Astra. But you can technically pair him with Grace. In fact, before, like even in 1.4, Grace is probably Grace's second best teammate is probably Harumasa because of how she can inflict Anomaly for him. So it's more so like multiple different playstyles instead of just like 2 stunners and then go in for like the kill. I'm not sure if you know what I mean, because Hugo is very straightforward, but because he's so straightforward, there's only really one playstyle for him.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, I plan on getting Harumasa, so that's gonna be interesting to learn that.
Don't worry, if you ever need a full tutorial of how Harumasa's like ridiculous kit works, because listen, if you want to play Harumasa, you have to learn how to play him. I can send you a full like tutorial of how to play this man, because he has some really insane mechanics. So I'm not sure if you know this, but you can manually chain attack in this game by switching it on in the settings. And if you're playing Harumasa at D1, or like M1 rather, you're definitely gonna want that setting to be on and know when to chain attack. because you want to maximize the stack because you don't have to. Anyways, sorry, I just have biases for this man, I guess.
We said if I have the possibility to M6 Hugo, I hope if I lose 50-50s, I get Lycans.
That would be hilarious. It would be even more hilarious if you get both of them at the same temple.
I mean, a lot of people had that happen, so they really, I think, wanted to boost those two.
Yeah. Although speaking of Hugo's banner, I kind of feel bad for Hugo because of the circumstances of this banner. I'm not sure if you know this, but Hugo's banner was
Pretty
sorry?
low sailing, yes, I know. I mean, internet currently says like about only like 40 over 40k. No, not 40 over 4k at least Hugo owners.
Oh, well, that's even less than I thought. But anyways, Hugo's revenue was the lowest for ZZ ever, and partially one because well, the game's demographic is very clearly towards. Okay, well, let's not talk demographic first because I feel like that's a bit of a controversial topic. But one, Hugo's kind of overshadowed by Miyabi, and two, he's kind of like stuck between like a major anniversary patch and Vivian, which is a very popular character. So
Yeah, I mean, Lyda had that happen to him twice, as I heard.
yeah, the first time was him with between Yanogi and Miyabi's patch. So like that it was hopeless to begin with.
Yeah, and he had it happen to him this time around.
Yep, it was hopeless. People are gonna roll for Vivian and people are gonna roll. It's just
Yeah.
They still made a lot of money though. Hold on, I think I can pull up the numbers. I have them somewhere. Reliable sources.
I mean, I probably contributed to it by going M3.
Oh, you'll definitely get his M6. Getting M6 as a free-to-play or like even just a small spender is not that hard.
Yeah. I mean, if my luck on V1 is the same as my luck was this one, on his first banner, I say only thank you.
Only what? Sorry?
Thank you, because I mean, I didn't lose a single 50-50, which is very nice.
Oh, yeah.
At your service.
I'm sure. Hope that lasts through. Oh, so for Hugo's total revenue, or like estimated revenue, is around 50 million USD.
Not a lot, I think, compared when it is to others.
Vivian's was 90 million USD, so basically double. Or close to double, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, they brought them. They really done both of them dirty by, first of all, running them both while Hugo wants Lyda as a support, and definitely before a major patch.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm gonna be very honest. The meta is not really nice to Hugo, even if Hugo is.
Nice try.
I would say either.
Here to serve.
At least at the time, the third or second DPS, of course, behind Miyabi. But the issue with Miyabi is an ice DPS that is the best in the game.
2.3 million.
All right.
Oh yeah, I saw. Okay. But yeah, I do feel bad for Hugo's unfortunate timing.
Yeah.
This one's a real crowd pleaser.
Anyway, still
Why not embrace
a
this
lot of people pull for him.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, like I said, definitely his totalizability is so much fun. Oh, so enjoyable.
Yeah, just one big number.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
one skill and usually suddenly a whole boss bar is gone. Which is so funny. Like,
Maybe
when
I should
you...
enjoy.
When you... Like, I farmed recently Lida's core skills and I did Pompeii. I think that guy... Is that guy ice resistant or does he have ice weakness?
It's electro resistance, fire weakness.
Okay. And like, I get him stunned. He is like 20-30% down in health. One skill and suddenly the whole rest of the health bar is gone.
Yeah, it's a funny character. Yeah, for sure.
Freeze all evil.
But honestly, I am surprised that ZZ is doing so well right now. Like, considering, I mean, it's a MiHoYo game, but considering like it's definitely a niche demographic to HSR and Genshin, it's just a like good thing to see.
Honestly, the fact that they are like having a lot more character variety, like body builds, personality, and the whole fact that you in some instances can relate with the characters due to any sort of illness
Yes, master.
is very interesting.
I
Like,
bestow upon you death.
most of the characters all have anything
The end is
to
not.
point.
There it is.
It's
Make
interesting
way for the
because I
undefeated
think
champion!
if I were to ever choose a MiHoYo character that I relate the most to, it's probably gonna be Rafa.
His power!
But like, of course, not in the sense that I got tortured as a kid and like how she was like as a test subject, but like
We're just
as
getting started.
how how a person
Time
thinks
to
about
clean this
the world, right?
Funeral
But
bells.
yeah, ZZ
toll
definitely
for the
has like an edge in character variety.
party begins.
Like, of course, a major reason is because they made every model like just unique.
Yeah. Like you have the buff guys like Lida, Lycan, Anton. And then you get
Oh
like
yeah,
those
Anton is the true man.
then you get like those with what is it? Like Hugo's build is athletic, I think. Like he
Yeah.
is built for speed and but he definitely has arm strength considering he's like swinging a massive scythe with ease over his head and all that.
Yeah, well, he's definitely not built like Wise, so
Yeah.
I like to imagine Wise cannot lift like his own body weight for sure, and I'm pretty sure he weighs like 50 something kilograms. So
Yeah. Honestly, then you have like the confirmation when you meet randomly Ellen and she's like calling Lycan and basically tells you that he's currently in his workout routine. So Lycan canonically works out.
I'm pretty sure a lot of these characters have to work out. Like, come on, there's no way Lighter does not work out. There's no way like
I mean, he
Section
is a
6 does not work out.
yeah, I mean, he is a boxer, so definitely.
Yeah, there's no way. Like, public security has to work out. Section 6 has to work out. Wait, this is just a good message for gotcha players. Just go outside and touch grass.
I mean,
Anyway,
I find it interesting though that we get to know that Lycon works out. Like, what is he actually working out? That is what I would be interested in. Is it like
I'd imagine he
yeah, go on.
I'd imagine he would be doing what's that? Push-ups with one hand or like 2 fingers or something ridiculous. he seems to be the perfectionist kind, even in working out. So it's like very refined
You have reached the top floor.
techniques that allows him
Please
to do
ask the
these
soldier in
things.
charge about the current situation.
Actually, in contrast, I think Hugo's workout is probably more brutish. Like, more
Maybe?
violent, I guess. Not violent. How do I describe this?
Intensive?
Hugo is a lot. Yeah, intensive.
A coin for the ferryman
Because
of
Hugo
the
seems
day.
like the kind of like
Guess,
he's
is
the
it heads or
one who's
tails?
doing all these like big scythe swings, whereas like comparison, like in comparison, Lycon's attacks are a lot more restrained.
I mean, learning, I think he... Like, in the quest, he, like, tells Hugo if he didn't... he could have really hurt him if he didn't control his strength. So I rather think it is composed because he doesn't want to really hurt somebody. Because honestly, if Lycon really would go wild, he probably can tear an arm off of someone.
Oh, that's for sure. Like he's a werewolf. There's no way he cannot. But there's also one thing that's weird. So you know how Hollow Raiders and people are actually enemies in the Hollow?
Yeah.
Now I know this is done for gameplay purposes, but what happens to the people after we defeat them? Do they just like pass out in the Hollow and die from ether corruption, or do they just like die from our characters killing the people?
Good question. Oops.
I guess we'll never find out.
No, I don't think.
But it's kind of messed up because there is a lot of playable authority figures, and it's kind of messed up to think like, you know how Section 6 is like praised as like the heroes of like New Eridu and stuff, but like on their off time they're just killing people. It's just like interesting thought.
I mean, honestly, Hugo doing that...
Hugo doing
Not-
that is completely in character, so
Yeah. I mean, definitely a lot in character. What the fuck do I have to do now here? Oh, yeah.
maybe destroy all the boxes.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
No. Eos just showed me.
Oh yeah. Go to the elevator. Oh, it's this. Oh yeah, you're doing one of the side quests. Okay, now I realize. I
Yeah.
remember this one. Yeah, Hugo killing people would not surprise me. Actually, I feel like.
Master, you have detected
I think
the target.
Haramasa
Please
is
search
pretty
the current area.
morally dubious as well. Actually,
Yeah.
given, I mean, he's not morally dubious as in like he won't save a person, but I feel like with what he, like his comments with Seth, it's like definitely joking-ish, kind of joking-ish, but it's also like I feel like you have to mean it.
Wow,
lot of morally
200k just on a shot.
These are trailer enemies. So,
Defense force signal
yeah,
detected.
I think
Please search the
Lycon
current
just
area.
roasting the enemies with a dodge attack, like going amateurs.
yeah.
God.
Oh wait, for your Lycon, when you swap him out and do the basic attack, you okay, so Lycon's basic attacks, there's two different ones. There's one where you're just like clicking really fast. and the other one
Wait,
is
I know,
holding.
like the normal ones and those that are like
Oh.
enhanced.
Yeah, the like hold and then release, hold and then release, and then you can do that for 3 times, and it will do more damage because you're doing ice damage, and also you're gonna do more impact damage. So you can like hold and then release, hold and then release, and then you can repeat that 3 times, and that's the cycle for his other normal attack.
Okay. Yeah, it's also interesting, like me and the Hugo mains, like sometimes if we discuss like the way how his eye patch works. I just think it is made that way because
Have you run into trouble?
like his facial structure wouldn't allow for a normal eye patch with both ears like showing like on the top of the head.
Yeah, but I think it's also great because the eye patch actually shows it's kind of like a muzzle, like when you look at it from afar, and you know how his W engine is called
In
the
position.
restraint.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it really fits
Oh,
that.
nice animations from this little ally. Like him kicking the door open.
Yeah, production
mean-
value, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, the restraints on his tail are also that he doesn't whack it. Because he does it on occasion.
But I
Because
also
you
feel like a
know,
lot of... Yeah.
because yeah, canine firing, so it is basically in him to do a tail
Yeah.
wag when he gets braced or anything.
I wonder actually if his restraint motif came from the... Because when we see young Lycon, he's a lot more impulsive, like back when he was with Hugo. And I wondered if, because what he thought Hugo did changed his views on killing, and therefore he became more restrained with his strength to like not hurt any more people, and like how that's how he became like such an excellent butler
Yeah.
and stuff.
I mean, considering he probably first had to relearn how to walk and all that, that is something different. Because apparently it was definitely during the time with what happened with Hugo that he lost like his eyes and legs.
Yeah, it was the quote unquote planned operation against the Ravenlaw.
Ravenlock.
Yeah, Ravenlock. Sorry, I do not know where. But yeah.
Oh yeah, interesting fact I learned recently because I was looking on Etsy for some ZZZ merch and apparently Hugo had the guts to call his gallery Mockingbird as well.
Wait, what? His gallery's called Mockingbird. There's no way.
It is. Because I was looking for like the coin he likes to use with his mockingbird symbol on it. Wait, let me find it. Because I actually...
I mean, it wouldn't be out of character, but I feel like even that's a bit too much for him.
Yet the result has long been
I'm not joking.
There is no way.
I am actually
I'm
not
confused.
joking. That was really interesting.
That I refuse to believe that. Gallery.
I mean, we don't know his gallery, unfortunately.
yeah, and the agent intel just says successful gallery.
Is it
Actually, I
head so
wonder. Okay, so there was this Bang Boo event with Astra, and I
Yeah.
wonder if he mentioned his gallery name then, because I feel like
No, he
That would
didn't.
make
I
sense.
recently played through that and he didn't.
oh,
Oh, that is a fucking long link. Who cares?
that is a
Fact
real long link.
represents lies and
Yeah.
tales
Oh wow.
death. Yet the result has long been decided.
I wonder. Actually, you know, you can find out now. Okay, so if you don't ram yourself. Just have your character walk towards a wall and have your perspective facing the character's chest. You can look, and then the character is just gonna walk in and zoom in, and you can look at the coin on his chest, whether or not. Yeah,
Unfortunately, not high enough.
wait, you can walk back a little bit. Because now it's just facing through.
It is not on his... I mean, he has the emblem on his chest. Don't think that's it. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Interesting.
Yeah,
There's
it
no way
just
he named his
says-
gallery Mockingbird. There's no way.
I mean, it just says Mockingbird on the emblem, but that makes sense. I mean, he is openly wearing that thing.
A coin for the
Yeah, he is openly wearing that thing, but also I feel like if I was like some person walking through the streets, I wouldn't pay attention to the emblem he has on his chest. And even if, but I feel like even if he does, like he can just easily get away. Whereas,
No, I cannot. We can try and look at his coin in the menu, I think.
oh
If
yeah, because
there's
he
anything.
flashes the menu on one of his menus. Yeah. Oh, English is difficult.
Maybe it is possible to see it. Because I think, of course, if we really get to at one point get to go to his gallery and it's actually called Mockingbird.
Listen, public security is doing a great job in protecting New Eridu, and I'm sure they're just, you know,
What's your honor
ignoring it
really
just because that he's a decent person.
Tales for the dawn. That sets the
Maybe
world
they could
alight.
probably just thinking, oh, somebody thought it would be an interesting, maybe for publicity or something, to just use the name. I mean, it could work, definitely.
The mayor does know who the real Mockingbird is,
Yeah.
which is of course Hugo. So I wouldn't pass it beyond PubSec if they know about Hugo.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, somehow the person who made this coin must have gotten their hands probably on a render. Because there's no other way they would know what it looks like, right?
Or like oh, it's actually pretty easy to get a render because there are free downloads of the coins, of character models in various websites. Which is to say, people data mine the models so that how they.
There it is.
I mean, if it really is the fact, then pretty strong guts to be honestly doing that, but also not out of character that he's like hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, he's definitely like very, very Phantom Thieves show off. Character.
Stay calm now.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
I mean, he also did say like he wants to invite us to his gallery at one point, so I definitely think either we get an event with it, or maybe we actually get a part in the story with it.
Yeah, like the like the new movie event.
Yeah. Honestly, if they add more characters and we go with Hugo there and Lycan shows up, I'm going to laugh.
Are you are you stalking your boyfriend again? I feel like that's something like the proxy would do. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
actually,
It
yeah, I
is
think-
by now a running gag
To assist.
Yeah.
with those two.
Yeah, oh, I'm not sure if you noticed, like, there is a random event with Hugo appearing in the overworld. No?
Yes, I
And
have.
Hugo- that one is just peak fan service. It's just fantastic.
I mean the fact that he even lighter and
he's lighter.
that they make like a good team as a 3-man team.
Yeah, well, I wonder what that is implying. I wonder. It's almost like
Just-
that's his.
I mean, it is currently his like best on slot team, so it's very funny
Yeah.
that they like brought that up completely.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
No, I feel like Hugo and Horomosa would work together. They bullshit luck that the bullshit.
But
a lot of it is.
this and the fact that basically when we were fighting Aventurine, he just used 1% of the Cornerstone's power because it was destroyed.
Oh yeah, his cornerstone was destroyed. I didn't even consider.
Yeah, I mean, he smashed it to pieces, so...
Yeah, I did not consider that when I was fighting him. I was just wallowing in my misery back when I didn't have it, adventuring when I took on
So
because I was Bill main, and Bill was not very good against adventuring.
I honestly think with
Siri_bot is here. Saribo arrive.
a cornerstone not cracked and a full capacity of use, I think the chances of winning are pretty low.
But I do wonder if 3 minds is greater than 1.
If you remember that Evangeline really is broken as a character.
He really is broken as a kid. I mean, okay, I think all the stone hearts are really broken. Just from the fact that they have Diamond's power. Like,
Yeah, who is basically an emanator of preservation.
yeah, that doesn't seem fair at all, actually.
I mean, the fact that emanators are
Master Proxy.
really, really powerful. Can I talk to you without getting hurt? Yeah.
Honestly, if I were any of them and I want to kill a Ventrian, like hypothetically speaking, I would unironically put him through the same mental torture that Sunday put him through. I think that's the only way. I cannot
Honestly,
think of any way
the
else.
thing I could imagine is potentially Hugo doing research, somehow finding out about the cornerstone, and probably doing a stalemate. Somehow tries to get the chance to steal it so that Aventurine cannot use it. The other thing though
But
is, does Aventurine have to have the cornerstone directly with him to use his other form?
I'm pretty sure he does, because he literally squeezes the cornerstone in his hands when he transforms, and does the transformation that's suspiciously similar to Sir Ginger, but...
I mean, that is also the thing. I don't think that Hugo ever will get any sort of transformation like that. If he does though, holy Jesus. The fact Hugo is already a boss is setting up for some things.
I don't know, maybe Hirasa should shoot himself with like transform himself into an ether or something. Or like an ethereal or something. He must be a pretty powerful ethereal.
Honestly, if Harumasa gets to do that, like, get like the chance to transform and sorta get it like as a thing that he can control it, that would be also broken.
Well, the Exaltus does exist, so... Listen, imagine this. For some reason, okay, like, let's say the other three are trying to destroy. Okay, if he was gonna go and confront the Exaltus, he's gonna find magical shit, and he's gonna transform himself into an ethereal, and he's gonna be everyone up.
Yeah. Honestly, if that happens, a good night to anybody who's around him.
Stay calm now.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Honestly, he probably also would make a very strong sacrifice if that happens.
Please don't sacrifice.
In position.
What a coincidence.
Actually, okay, wait. Speaking of the sacrifice, so in the Bringer's fight, or right after he shot the Bringer mid, like, absorbing, like, the ether,
Yeah.
I think, what's her name again? The red hair lady?
Sarah.
Sarah. Yeah. Sarah was pointing her gun, which shoots that liquid at Harumasa. And I wonder if she was genuinely trying to turn him into a sacrifice, because he would be a formidable sacrifice.
Yeah, true, I wonder. Was she like thinking, maybe, maybe not?
because I don't think someone who's acknowledged by Miyabi as someone who's strong is going to be a weak sacrifice.
Honestly, if that really happens and he eventually gets transformed into an ethereal as sacrifice, that would be really something.
Well, his disease has a lot of potential for plot, so I would not put it above the ZZ devs. But also, I wonder if they would actually do something so extreme with a character like him. Actually, I would imagine Genshin doing something like this as child. Instead of being a ethereal, he would meet Serdologi and do something. Because there is a theory that he is destined to destroy the rats.
I mean, considering his power legacy does have a few things similar to the devolved angels, like the blue spikes on the back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, and it's basically just the narwhal, but I don't know. He stole the armor of the narwhal. Man, these characters are too broken. It's okay. We know who the final victor is. It's the protagonist.
I mean, considering the way how they... A lot of the characters are also like major people in some of their patches. Like, I wouldn't be surprised that Child will be getting a pretty major patch at one point.
Yeah, because honestly, we don't really... He doesn't really have that much, like, story. I mean, I say that he's been, like, in, like, 3 different regions separately and mentioned in countless more.
Yeah.
But, like, we don't really know Child. Like, we don't even know how he got his
vision.
He probably fell into the abyss and got it randomly or something.
Warning. 2 high-risk ethereal signals detected.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I think he's being set up for some really good stuff. And
Definitely. You're not going to get to revive the other one. Nope.
Don't look straight at the moon.
Treasure doesn't shine brightest. Lot, prepare to kneel before me.
And gone. One ult and the whole boss gone.
It's just satisfying. But yeah, for sure. Wait, I just realized they're all common.
I mean, yeah, they are all morally gray characters, which...
They're con artists!
Yeah.
Oh.
That is the funny
Wow.
thing. Like, all 3 of them are morally gray, have done something bad, have a very dark backstory. Like...
Child is definitely a war criminal. Like, that is a war crime, like, what he did.
I mean,
in terms
the Tsaritsa definitely... He is sent to kill. That is definitely something. Because he's not like the other harbingers who are like operating in the shadows. He goes out there, like really out.
Well, he himself says that he likes
I'm here, so we're
fighting,
good.
not necessarily killing.
Please
But,
forgive
Yeah.
me
but
for
yeah.
stealing the moonlight.
Yeah, that is
we
just...
definitely know Hugo definitely killed people before.
Yeah, the coin is just the sun motive that he has on a lot of his things.
Aventurine has definitely killed someone. Actually, it's mentioned that he's killed his master, so...
Yeah. Also, thinking about it, Hugo has a lot of sun and moon motives on his outfit.
Mostly moon, but that's obviously, obvious. But,
I wish
yeah.
you a
Oh, by the
fabulous
way,
day.
with Hugo's color scheme on his clothes is like the color range of a dog's vision.
A wolf's
So yellow
vision,
to
yeah.
blue. Yeah, so
Actually, yeah, it is actually more of the vision that wolves can see. Dogs, like, can only see in gray tones.
oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I meant yeah.
So
I'm surprised.
yeah, wolves
Yeah,
can actually, apparently wolves can see more of a color spectrum than dogs, which is very interesting.
99% similar DNA. Well, I guess that is that 0.1%.
That is different, yes.
Yeah.
Like, practically for Lycan, he can see all of Hugo except his red eye, which probably appears yellow to him.
Yeah. Which is oh wait, that's actually interesting because that means Lycan probably doesn't discriminate him as much.
Yeah,
As, like,
that
Ken
I saw that theory a lot coursing around as well on Twitter. Like, that he sees Hugo not for his bloodline, but just basically for his own personality.
Yeah, and literally as well. Like, you know, you can't really see it.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, some of these details, man, Mihoyo
They
is kind of
definitely
insane.
they definitely like to strongly imply a lot of characters. And I enjoy it. I must say, I enjoy it when there is a dynamic between characters.
Well, speaking of implications, if we're gonna go by gay stereotype, sorry, I don't know where this came out, but I was listening to the Gay or European joke song from Legally Blonde. And the more I think about it, isn't adventuring just a stereotype gay? I know it's a bit out there, but
Maybe?
look at that tan, well tinted skin. Look at the killer shape he's in. Look at this slightly stubbly chin. Oh, please, he's gay, totally gay. Like, does he not just match all the descriptions in that song? Anyways, that's Legally Blonde is just a comedy, so I guess we can just ignore that.
I mean, I mean, I don't know if you've seen that, but basically in the anniversary award page, when you actually, I think, get Hugo as somewhat of your specific, or when you can like pick out a certain panel for something, he actually has black painted nails in that panel in comparison to the story panel.
He is fancy like that. Wow.
Yeah.
I like a fancy man.
Wait,
That sounds good.
I think I recently had that saved because I found it interesting that people notice such differences.
Yeah, people are observant. Don't underestimate the Tasha community. Now, if only they would take off their gloves. Wait, Hugo doesn't wear gloves. Or does he? He does. How do people
Wait,
do
I
these
have
things?
to find the post in the Hugo Mains channel. Because there is where I posted it. Where do we have it? Where do we have it? Honestly, I would also like to see more Fyron interactions, like maybe Lycon meeting actual other wolf Fyrons.
I feel like Ben meeting Pan
I
is
think
going to
that
be
actually happened in something. I don't know if it is a new trust event for Ben, or if it was only sort of random event. Like, this is the post where someone noticed the difference between the in-game panel and the anniversary panel.
He is definitely fancy. He is so fancy like that. Holy.
Honestly,
Yeah, this man takes care of himself. Wow. Sorry, what
honestly,
were you gonna say?
if they yeah, what I wanted to say, I lost my thought.
Oh.
Honestly, if people already said if he gets a skin, they hope he gets painted nails.
That would certainly add a lot of personality, actually. But I wonder how likely skin in this game.
Honestly, I rather think we probably will only see female skins and maybe, just maybe a few male skins if we get lucky.
Yeah. Wait, I think out of every character that we like, that might get a skin. I know Aventurine is more popular. Is the most popular out of the bunch, but I think Child is more likely to get one mainly because of his ties to lore.
Maybe, yes. I definitely can see that happen for Child. But like I said, I also hope that maybe Lycan and Hugo get skins. Like I've seen a fan art of Hugo and Lycan and Vivian in Wi-Fi is the name? Wi-Fi Peninsula styled clothing. And I said, oh, I hope we get something like that as skins.
I don't think that's very likely, but we can always stream.
Yeah. I mean,
Speaking of which, oh, sorry.
Lycon could actually probably pull off a fighting gown. Like a Japanese styled, Chinese styled fighting gown, because he is a hand-to-hand combatant. Even though he uses mostly his legs.
I'm not so sure how that would work out in the fight, but given because those outfits are very uncomfortable, mainly because I've worn them before, so I don't think it makes much sense. But
The other thing is what I saw recently a post is that apparently when they were young, Hugo might have worn the hand-me-downs from Lycan. Because the way the shirt was made, it looked like more made for Thyrans.
oh yeah, that's true.
Like if you remember the strange cut in the back he had?
Oh yeah, because there was a hole, and yeah, and it's probably for his tail and stuff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Considering that those two like wore the exact same clothings. And I imagine Lycon faster outgrew his than Hugo would.
Yeah, that would make sense. Please, just give us a male skin of any kind. I will be happy. Oh wait, Bennett's getting a skin.
Yeah, Bennett is getting a skin. A Natlan one.
Give me a limited 5-star skin for a male character. I mean, okay, D-Luke is not a limited 5-star, so it doesn't count.
I wish you
Please.
a fabulous day.
But still,
get on
he
my knees.
is. Bennett is the first male to get a skin.
Oh,
is all-
no, it's Kaya,
Oh yeah, Kaya also got one. His-
D-Luke, and Xingqiu. So
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
yeah,
The third.
yeah.
I never
Give me
read.
limited
I
5-star.
never read that in the back. What we have there in the back for the agents.
Oh, my
Like the-
stream is lagging.
Like the text that is in the back.
Oh yeah. God, honestly, the models of this game is just impeccable.
Honestly, the pants Hugo is wearing, I would wear myself, because I absolutely hate low waist pants. I once went and cleared out all of them.
Honestly, same. It feels like you're just gonna your pants just gonna slip off like any moment.
Yeah, which I definitely can say that I like it. Oh yeah, then
The sleeve up, right?
yeah.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure that's just like a strap they put around there to like keep things like nice and tight. Because I don't see how that's gonna keep his sleeve up. unless it's like tied really tight to him. And
I don't know, I saw someone mention that. It's interesting, to be honest.
I don't know a bit about fashion. I wear hoodie and sweatpants, so I cannot tell you anything.
Like it
Hoodies and sweatpants. Yeah, sorry.
is really interesting what you can see. Like also the thing that one bracelet is like connected to his glove as well. That is also interesting.
On his left hand or right?
On the right hand.
I can't really see it because your
Oh.
shoulders.
Wait.
It's okay.
I mean, no, you can see it because I basically am like not there. But it's basically the yeah, the bracelet is like connected to his leather cloth.
Oh, never noticed these. Yeah. That reminds me of something. You know, in Haramasa, like around his waist, he puts like the actual Section 6 jacket around.
Yeah,
So the
wait.
number,
I mean, even though I
You
don't
wanna
have
test my
him
show?
like, I mean, you can still look at the models, which is
Let's take
very
a
nice.
break.
Where are your body?
Time for some tail care.
Is it time to clock out?
Yeah. I mean, each of the section 6 also has like a hand sign, right? That
yeah,
symbolizes
the
like
hand sign, and also there you see there's numbers on his jacket.
yeah,
So
on
it
the
should be
side.
564. Yep. So when you say 564 in Chinese, so it's gonna sound "nlokse." So saying that in Chinese, it sounds like koroso in Japanese, which means to kill and to eradicate. So basically, it's literally eradicating evil, as Miyabi likes to say, which is what the 564 means on their jackets.
Interesting.
It's a very friendly way of saying eradicate. And of course, actually, I'm not sure if you know, but his choker actually like serves as to hide the
The
part where
injection marks, yes, I know.
yeah. They like the whole thing with his bandana and like, oh man, just everything is falls into place.
Yeah.
And actually, it makes sense for him, for someone like him to not wear his uniform properly, given he doesn't really take his job seriously.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah.
definitely. Also, yeah, I recently watched Yanagi's trailer. And the fact that she can periodically go blind because of the Oni blood in her is also very interesting.
Yeah. You know, it just sucks that ZZ keeps locking these information, you know, in the trailer and the trailer story so we can actually, know what's happening
Yeah.
to these characters. Because we don't know Yanagi's half Oni at all from here.
So, I am curious why Jane's tail is mechanical and not organic.
I think it's just a motif. Like, with how she's like a rat, basically, and all.
I mean, the fact that it moves like basically so fluently with her. I wonder if she like lost her tail at one point and got a mechanical replacement.
That wouldn't be beyond her, I feel like, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Or maybe her like actual tail is somewhere like inside them, like everything covering.
but I mean it is like fully metal. How is that working?
Prosthetics.
Yeah. Very interesting though. Like, and also I had a I read a discussion last time like that apparently ether and ice elements are for high class agents because those are very hard to control apparently.
Ellen is a high schooler. I am not sure if the theory really stands very well.
Yeah.
Nicole is basically broke, so.
I mean, she using ether comes down to apparently having stolen her V engine.
I wouldn't put it past Nicole to do that, but also that, yeah, it doesn't really support the theory given Ellen and Nicole, outside of their hollow jobs, actually pretty normal.
The other thing is, like, Astra is actually using her voice with a microphone to
Yeah,
control
and
her
she's
element, which is why her signature V engine is just a makeup purse.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, I think it's even in the cutscene with her quest. Like, she literally sings the entire to resonate with the entire like sky disk to make it float. So, Astra is surprisingly strong. Yeah.
Hmm.
But actually, I really like how Astra was written, even if she's like I know she's like very cheesy, but I feel like the cheesiness is part of her whole deal.
Yeah, it is part of her character. I mean, then we have like the special elements like Jion. Oh god. It takes a while until I can say names correctly. Grandmaster. I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, she's not a void hunter. She said like something like the mayor wants to make her a void hunter, but like she declined. So. Oh my goodness, she's so powerful. She is probably even stronger than me. Sorry, like meta wise.
I mean, we have like those special elements. And if you
I'm at your
remember,
disposal.
we have like this little thingy. Where is it? Here at the temple. And I think it shows like another element that we are getting.
Another? I don't think they're gonna give another sort of. I mean, technically these are just derivatives of the main set, right? So I guess it's not that big of a game changer if they do it, but I don't think they're gonna release Void Hunter level of characters back to back so fast.
No, I don't think they're gonna do that. I just mean that it's like basically a foretelling that we don't have all the elements out up until
Oh,
a certain point. If
I
my
mean,
game.
it would make sense to add more, but I also feel like because the elemental system isn't really that big, and Anomaly is going like works pretty well by itself, even without the new element, because of like disorder and like every interactions it has with each other. I don't think they're gonna introduce a new element for a while, mainly because of a
Like those
game
guys.
design
If
standpoint.
you take a peek here, we have like fire, ice, Aether, electro, and then there was those two symbols.
I can't really see anything, but
Oh yeah, wait, my finger is there. Chat box gone. Like I said, we have like fire, ice, ether, and electro on the sides, and then the sun and moon, north and south. And I think the
oh, you mean
sun.
this?
Yeah,
Oh,
the trigrams collection. And
maybe.
this,
I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
and the sun is basically representing Jijuan. So we're definitely getting a. She's
Ether.
no, she's Rupture.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean that? I'm derivative of ether, like auric ink, the whole thing, ink.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So
But-
maybe those other two are like completely new elements that we are getting at one point? Sun and moon? I wonder in which way though.
Maybe. Probably like it's gonna be both at once. I don't think they're gonna put like sun and moon like something so like tied to each other separately.
Definitely, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if those already are like anomaly elements, like Miyabi's frost.
Oh
Like
yeah,
that is just a very of the ice element.
that's the same as auric ink, which is a Yixuan's
Mhm.
her own elements, like the gold.
Wait, isn't Bernice an element as well, or am I
shall
stupid?
follow your orders.
Her ink?
No, Bernice, because I think she's
My
also an
loyalty lies with
anomaly
the winner.
user. No,
Oh,
she,
sorry,
Want a glass
Bernice.
of nitro?
No, Bernice is just fire.
she's just a standard fire. Like I said, not like special like Miyabi who has the frost element. Just like a special void hunter. I am certain all the still void hunters, I think there's not many that are still for special element.
For someone
Really
like so exceptionally
harmonized.
powerful to
Which
have like their own
alias should I
deal.
use this time?
Not to mention, I think Phaethon is
I
actually
would
gonna
never
be
turn down
a
more
void
Phaethon.
hunter at one point, so
I've
I
got
mean
your
that,
back.
that he can
What brings you
control.
here this time?
ether is absolutely broken.
Yeah, I mean, oh, here it says auric ink. Yeah, it is ether, definitely.